that song when I was a child, but I can't quite remember. Please.
Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens, bright copper kettles and woolen mittens, brown paper packages tied up with strings. These are a few of my favourite things. Cream-coloured ponies and crisp apple strudels, doorbells and sleigh bells and schnitzel with noodles, wild geese that fly with the moon on their wings. These are a few of my favourite things. Girls in white dresses with blue satin sashes, snowflakes that stay on my nose and eyelashes, silver white winters that melt into springs. These are a few of my favourite things. When the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favourite things, and then I don't feel so bad.
Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens, bright copper kettles and woolen mittens, brown paper packages tied up with strings. These are a few of my favourite things. Cream-coloured ponies and crisp apple strudels, doorbells and sleigh bells and schnitzel with noodles, wild geese that fly with the moon on my wings. These are a few of my favourite things. Girls in white dresses with blue satin sashes, snowflakes that stay on my nose and eyelashes, silver white winters that melt into springs. These are a few of my favourite things. When the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favourite things, and then I don't feel so bad.
When the dog bites,
When the bee stings,
when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favourite things, and then I don't feel so bad. We were both singing at the top of our voices.
You're right, it is that kind of a song.
And singing it always makes me feel better.
Maria, in spite of what you saw over the Abbey wall, you weren't prepared for the life we live here, were you?
No, but I pray and I try
What is the most important lesson you have learned?
to find out what is the will of God and to do it,
Even if it is hard to accept?
even then.
Maria, the dress you wore to us when you first came to us, is that still in the robing room?
Why no, Sister Margaret says all of our worldly clothes are... Why do you ask?
It seems to be the will of God that you leave us.
Leave? Leave here? Oh, please, Mother,
For a
no.
while only, Maria.
Oh, please don't send me away, please.
But are you ready for this life? Perhaps if you go out into the world for a short time, you will return to us knowing what we expect, and that we do expect it.
I know what to expect, and I'll do it.
Maria!
If it is God's will, where am I to go?
There's a family of 7 children. You like children, you're good with them. They need a governess until September.
Until September?
Captain Von Trapp will expect you this afternoon. He's a good man and a fine man. He was awarded a medal for heroism in the Adriatic.
A captain in the Navy, oh mother, he'll be very strict.
You're not being sent to his battleship, Maria. Bless you, my child.
Reverend Mother, may I have permission to sing?
Yes, my child.
These are a few of my favourite things. Cream-coloured ponies and crystal strudels, doorbells and sleigh bells and chisel with noodles, wild geese that fly with the moon on their wings. These are a few of my
This is your new Fraulein. As I sound your signals, you will step forward and repeat your name. You, Fraulein, will listen and learn their signals, so that you may call them when you want them.
Lisa.
Breathe.
Louisa. Cut.
Brigitte. Martha. Gretel.
Now, Fraulein, let's see how well you listened.
Well, that won't be necessary. What I mean is, I'll be with them all the time.
Not on all occasions. This is a large house and a large estate. They've been taught only to come when they hear their signal. Now, when I want you, this is what you will hear.
That will not be necessary, because I couldn't answer to a whistle.
That's nonsense. Everyone in this house answers to a whistle. I'll show you. Yes, sir? This is my butler, my orderly. The new governess, Fraulein Maria. This is the executive officer, Frau Schmidt. The new governess, Fraulein Maria. Please be sure that her room is ready.
Yes, sir.
Now, Fraulein, I shall leave you with the children. You are in command.
Pardon me, sir, but I wasn't sure how I should address you.
You will call me Captain.
Thank you, Captain. I've forgotten to return this, Captain. I won't be needing it, Captain. Right. Well, now that it's just us, why don't you tell me your names and your ages, please?
I'm Liesel, I'm 16 years old, and I don't need a governess.
Well, I'm very glad you told me. We'll just be friends.
I'm Friedrich. I'm 14. I'm a boy.
A boy? Why, you're almost a man.
I'm Brigitte.
You didn't tell me how old you were, Louisa.
I'm Brigitte, she's Louisa, and she's 13 years old, and you're smart. I'm 9, and I think your dress is the most ugliest one I ever saw. Brigitte, you mustn't say a thing like that. Why not? Don't you think it's ugly? If I did think so, I wouldn't say so. I'm Kurt. I'm 11. Almost.
What a lovely age to be. 11. Almost.
I'm Marta, and I'm going to be 7 on Tuesday, and I like pink parasol.
Pink is my favourite colour too. And you must be Gretel. Can I tell you a secret? I've never been a governess before. Where do I start?
You mean you don't know anything about being a governess?
Nope.
Well, the first thing you have to do is tell Father to mind his own business.
No, Louisa, don't. I like her.
What's this? Well, that's my guitar.
What did you bring it for?
For when we all sing together.
We don't sing.
Nonsense. Everybody sings. Come on now, what songs do you know?
We don't know any songs.
You don't?
No.
Well, that is where we'll start then. I'm going to teach you how to sing. Let's start at the very beginning. A very good place to start. When you read, you begin with A, B, C. When you sing, you begin with Do, Re, Mi. Do, Re, Mi. Do, Re, Mi. The first few notes just happen to be Do, Re, Mi. Do, Re, Mi. Do, Re, Mi, fa, sol, la, ti. Come on, I'll make it easier. Do, a deer, a female deer. Re, a drop of golden sun. Mi, a name I call myself. Fa, a long, long way to run. So, a needle pulling thread. La, a note to follow so. Tea, a drink with jam and bread. That will bring us back to oh, oh, bring us back to dawn. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. So do. Very good. High on the hill was a lonely goatherd, lay, yodelay, yodelay, yoo-hoo. Loud was the voice of a lonely goatherd, lay, yodelay, yodelay. Folks in town was quite remote, heard, lay, yodelay, yodelay, yoo-hoo. Lusty and clear from the goatherd's rock, heard, lay, yodelay, yodelay. Oh, lay, yodelay, oh, oh, lay, yodelay, oh, lay, yodelay, oh, lay, yodelay, oh, lay. A prince on the bridge of the castle. Men with a load on a road. Load. Men drinking tea in the tower. Men drinking beer with a fall. Lady on the load. Oh, lady on the lake. 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 Oh, lady. She goes back to the lonely goatherd, lay, yodelay, yodelay. Soon have a mouth with a gleaming goatherd, lay, yodelay, yodelay. What a duet for a girl and goatherd, lay, yodelay, yodelay. Oh, lay, yodelay, oh, lay, yodelay. Oh, lay, yodelay, oh, lay, yodelay, oh, lay. Happy we lay, oh, lay, no, the little lay, oh. Soon that will wait to become a trio, lay, yodelay, yodelay, oh, lay. One little girl in a pale pink coat, her
Lay, yodelay, yodelay.
she goes back to the lonely goatherd, lay, yodelay, yodelay. Soon have a mouth living love her, lay, yodelay, yodelay. What a duet for a girl and goatherd, lay, yodelay, yodelay. Ta 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 ta. Lay, yodelay, yodelay. Happy are we, lay, oh, lay, yodelay, yodelay. Soon a duet become a trio, lay, yodelay, yodelay.
I want you to stay.
And if I can be of any help.
You've helped already. You've brought music back into my home. Music that I'd forgotten. To laugh like a punk.
until September.
September?
Then I go back to the Abbey.
The Abbey?
I'm going to be a nun.
Oh, how nice! Maria, when you do go back to the Abbey, think of us.
I'll pray for you.
There's a sad sort of clanging from the clock in the halls and the bells in the steeple too. And up in the nursery an absurd little bird is calling out to say cuckoo, cuckoo, cuckoo. Regretfully they tell us, but finally they compel us to say goodbye to you. So long, farewell, I need to say goodnight. I hate to go and leave this pretty sight. So long, farewell, I need to say adieu.
Adieu, adieu, to you and you and you.
So long, farewell, I'd be happy to say
I'd like to stay and taste my first champagne. No?
No.
so long, farewell, I'd be to say goodbye. I leave and heave a sigh and say goodbye, goodbye. I have to go, I cannot tell a lie. I flit, I float, I fleetly free, I fly. The sun has gone to bed and so has I. So long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, goodbye, Don't I feel better? Girls in white dresses with blue satin sashes, snowflakes that stay on my nose and eyelashes, silver like winters that melt into springs. These are a few of my favourite things. When the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favourite things, and then I don't feel so bad.
Oh, children! I'm so now, I must find your father at once.
I'll find him. I'm coming too.
Gretel, how's that sore finger?
You remembered.
And Liesel, how are you? I'm all right, Fraulein. Any telegrams lately? No. Now I should be glad to go to boarding school. Liesel, you can't run away to boarding school to get away from your problems. Oh, I have so much to tell you all.
We have some things to tell you.
Well, I bet you have a great deal to tell me.
Well, I guess the most important thing is Father's getting married to Frau Schrader.
Married?
Yes, he told us today.
And you're sure?
We found him! We found him!
Liesel,
Louisa, Benita, boys, come on.
come back?
Yes, Captain.
You left us without any explanation whatsoever. Without even saying goodbye.
And it was very wrong. Please forgive me.
Why did you do this to us? Tell me.
Please don't ask me that. Anyway, the reason no longer exists.
Well, then you're back to stay.
Well, only till you can make arrangements for another governess.
No. The children missed you far too much. I've missed... Everybody missed you. Maria, without you, everything was wrong.
But I...
We'll talk about it later. You go up to the children. Maria, a new dress.
We have a new postulant.
I know I'm right, Max. We'll find him and ask him.
I'll take your word for it.
Gail, settle this for Max and me. How far down the mountains does your property go?
Well, can you make out that stone wall?
Mm-hmm.
That's the property line.
You see?
I didn't argue about it.
I know, that makes me furious. I don't like to win without a fight.
Detweiler, whilst you were gone, there was a long-distance call from Berlin.
Who could be calling me from Berlin?
They said you'd know who it was.
Thank you, Franz. Thank you. Thank you.
Max, this isn't your first phone call from Berlin.
Gail. I have no political convictions. I can't help if other people do.
Oh, let's not stir that up again. The Germans have promised not to invade Austria. Max knows that.
Then why does he bother answering those phone calls from Berlin?
Well, because if they don't keep their promise, I'd like to have some friends amongst them.
Naturally.
And you agree too?
Think of it like this, Gail. A man is dying, he's on his deathbed, and they're giving him his last rites, and the priest says, do you denounce the devil and all of his works? And the man says, well, right now, I'd rather not make any enemies. Hold on just a moment. I have an announcement that concerns you. Right, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, thank you. That is the conclusion of the Carlsberg Festival, although we don't actually know what the conclusion will be. So, while our distinguished judges are coming up to their decision, I thought we should have an encore. You see, this will be the last time the Von Trapp family sing together for quite some time. I've just been informed that Captain Von Trapp is to take up a command in the Navy of the Third Reich, and is to leave immediately after the festival. In fact, a guard of honour has arrived to escort the captain to the naval base at Bremerhaven. So, without further ado, once again, ladies and gentlemen, the family Von Trapp.
There's a sad sort of clanging from the clock in the hall, and the bells of the steeple too. And up in the nursery, an absurd little bird is popping out to say cuckoo, cuckoo,
Regretfully they tell us, but firmly they prepare us to say goodbye to you.
So long, farewell, Auf Wiedersehen, good night. We hate to go and leave this pretty sight. So long, farewell, Auf Wiedersehen, adieu.
Adieu, adieu, to you, adieu, adieu.
So long, farewell, Auf Wiedersehen, goodbye. We flit, we float, we fly.